to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Piqua High School to bring you boys district semifinal basketball tournament action, where the Fort Loramie Redskins will take on the Botkins Trojans. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. Bringing you tonight's game between Fort Loramie and Botkins. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, AJ Lisi. And we've got a great district semifinal basketball game from Piqua. Two teams very familiar with themselves. Two teams sporting excellent records, very familiar with themselves, and they split during the regular season in Shelby County Athletic League play. What about tonight, AJ?
Well, tonight's the rubber match. I mean, this comes down to it, winner takes all type deal. But as far as the two teams go, I mean, Botkins won the first game in double overtime, and then 2 weeks ago went to Fort Loramie and just did not play well. So they're looking to rebound from that loss. They've won 4 in a row since that loss, so it'll be an interesting contest coming in.
Two teams, we talked a little bit about it earlier. A little bit of contrasting styles here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to look at Botkins trying to push up the tempo. I mean, Pretty does a good job at point guard position, pushing it up, trying to get some quick shots. But Fort Loramie's that slow down type of team. They like that slow down tempo. They really grind it out and try to use their finesse to take over.
A lot at stake tonight here at Piqua. Botkins and Fort Loramie up next on NKTelco Sports. The Trojans 18-6, Fort Loramie 16-7. The action is up next, and we'll return right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaugh, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Here at Piqua, we're about to have the introduction of our starting lineups tonight, sponsored by American Trim. First, the Botkins Trojans, Denton Holman, 6'4" junior. St. Paul, number 4, 5'11" junior. Jaden Pretty, number 5. 5'10" junior. Carter Kleiman, number 21, freshman at 6'3". Jacob Kleiman, number 35, a sophomore at 6'5". So it's Ullman, Paul, Pretty, Kleiman, and Kleiman for the Botkins Trojans, 18-6 overall. For the Fort Loramie Redskins, senior, 4-year letterman Nick Brandewie, 6'2", number 11. Caleb Meyer, a junior at 6'2". Number 30, another junior, 6'2", Grant Albers. Number 32, junior, 6 foot, Nate Meyer. And number 34, a junior at 5'11", Nolan Burning. So it's Brandewie, Meyer, Albers, Meyer, and Burning for the Fort Loramie Redskins. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, brought to you as usual by Keyhole Pizza.
And for the Botkins Trojans, do the rebounding job. You look at both games, Botkins got out-rebounded that second game, and that ended up being a big loss for Botkins, winning the turnover margin. And they got to get less than 10 turnovers for this game to go in their favor and play good team defense. They got to locate Brandewie for tonight to make this go. And for the Fort Loramie, defensive transition. They like to push the ball out, so they got to find their man on transition. Take care of the ball, take good shots. They like to slow down that tempo, so Fort Loramie likes to do that. And then end possessions with a rebound. Offensive rebounds are going to be a key in this game.
First shot of the game taken by the Botkins Trojans. Jacob Kleiman missed it. Follow-up no good, and Fort Loramie will be on the attack. Redskins in the red and white and black uniforms. Pass over to Brandewie. He'll go to the baseline. Looks inside for Meyer and back over to number 30, Grant Albers, with the first basket with 7:16 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Inside it goes to Kleiman.
Travel.
They'll take an extra step, and that'll be an early turnover here for the Botkins Trojans.
And that's a key for Fort Loramie. They need to get physical with Kleiman. Kleiman does not like contact, so Albers has to stay out of foul trouble for that to accomplish tonight.
2-0, Fort Loramie, the home team on the scoreboard with the lead as we move into the second minute of play. Brandewie inside, back out and around. Burning for the three. Number 34, Nolan Burning, connects. Timeout. A 30-second timeout immediately.
They switch it to a full now.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a...
Oh, wait a minute.
They're going to keep it a 30-second. Why such a quick timeout, AJ?
I think it's just not locating. They're playing a zone right now. They're not used to playing a zone, so they're not locating the shooters right now. So I think Coach Powell just called a timeout. Relax. We're going to be in a better position now. Get it together right now.
Makes
before
sense.
It gets out of hand.
5-0 Fort Loramie with the early lead, and of course, you know, you have an atmosphere that is definitely tournament.
I love this time of year. This is the best time of year. It's almost like Christmas for me.
Love it. Fort Loramie will show their 2-2-1 3/4 press defense as Pretty will have the basketball. He'll go over to Paul as they work across the timeline.
Just another way to slow down that tempo. That's what Fort Loramie likes to do.
Carter Plyman, top of the key. He looks inside. Jaden Pretty takes it to the hoop. Shot a little bit strong, off target, rebound. Fort Loramie and Nate Meyer. Burning with it, back over to Brandewie. Quickly over to Albers. Brandewie. Albers moves out. Brandewie goes inside. Back over to Burning, but he'll take the extra step. He hit the shot early on, and for three this time he goes inside, and Botkins will have the basketball.
Well, so far, they're limiting Botkins just to one shot. I mean, Botkins has missed their first three. So let's see what Fort Loramie has in store for him now.
St. Paul looks inside for Pretty. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Plyman. He'll push it back out to Holman in the corner. Pretty over to Plyman, over to Paul in the corner. Burning on him. There's the move inside to Plyman, tipped away by Nick Brandowy. Great defensive play there by the senior.
Got to be strong with that ball.
It goes inside as Albers will work on, and they push it back out to Nick Brandowy. Nick wanted to make that one.
Yeah.
Pretty on the baseline.
Nice move.
Botkins is going to want to try and apply the pressure
but they push the ball up the floor. That's what Botkins wants to do to get this tempo going.
Left side Burning, shot a little bit short. It's going to bounce to the corner where Burling makes a smart play and gets it back in, and Fort Loramie will run their offense. Meyer from behind the arc. Caleb Meyer hits it, and it's 8-2. Paul back out to Holman. Paul in the wing. Pretty on the right side. Plyman now Pretty down the lane for a 15-footer.
Right now, the only problem we got is Botkins has got to locate those three-point shooters at Fort Loramie. They can hit those threes, so defensively, they got to make some adjustments.
Brandowy with the basketball. He'll get it back over to Burning, having some difficulty. Double team. They try to go inside. They'll push it out. Open for three. Counted. Caleb Meyer hits it. He's got a pair of threes here in the early going, and it's 11-4 Fort Loramie and a Botkins turnover.
Checking into the game for the Trojans.
Tyler Free, number 23, a 6'1" junior, will come off the bench. Damon Mesher, number 33, a 6-foot sophomore, comes into the game for Fort Loramie.
And that kid right there, Mesher, was the big difference in the second game. He scored 14 points for Fort Loramie.
Nate Meyer with it. He'll go to the right side. They'll push it back out. Burning's open for another three, and he hits it. And Fort Loramie is on fire with a 10-point lead in the early going.
Botkins is flustered.
Extra step.
Into the ball game for the Trojans, number 2, Jaden Wendell.
Jaden Wendell off the bench for Botkins. He's a sophomore, 5'8". He comes into the game. Momentum all Fort Loramie right now.
And it's their outside shooting right now. They're hitting on their shots. Botkins isn't.
There's no holding the ball in this game, is there?
No.
Fort Loramie with the basketball, and that's Caleb Meyer out front. He'll get it to Albers. Albers looks inside. He'll push it back over to Damon Mesher. He'll go to the left on Paul. Back over to Albers out front. Clock at 2:38 to go. Opening quarter of play. Nolan Burning. Back over to Mesher. Mesher. Fort Loramie running their offense. Mesher wants to shoot it. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Mesher. And Botkins will have the basketball. 14-4 our score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. There you see Fort Loramie coach Corey Britton. His team off to a great start here in district semifinal play at Piqua. Back out front to Wendell. Over on the right side is Free. He'll go to the baseline at the block, but we'll see what the call is. That will go against number 23.
Wow, they're going to give him shots.
At the line, shooting 2, number 23, Tyler Free.
That'll go against Nate Meyer, number 32. Free will knock home the free throw.
Into the game for the Redskins, number 11, Nick Brandewee.
Brandewee will return to the lineup. 2:07 to go, opening quarter. Free with his second toss off the front of the iron, but Wendell will get the rebound. He'll dish it off to Paul. He goes left side, tries to go down the lane. We'll wait and see on the call.
Wow.
That's going to go against Grant Albers.
Yeah.
Albers, his first, team second.
That's one guy you do not want to get in foul trouble right now.
Ball.
So Zane Paul will step to the line. His free throw is good. 55% free throw shooter on the year, averaging 8.4 points per game is Zane Paul. 14-6 as things begin to slow down just a little bit, at least for the Trojans, as they connect on their second point, and they've tallied 3 in a row from the line to make it 14-7.
Now they've switched up to a man-to-man run and jump now.
Inside Mesher, he'll get it off, and there's a foul. And number 21, Caleb Meyer, takes it inside, and he'll go to the line.
First, team's first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Redskins, number 21.
So they went for a 2-3 zone. Now they're going to start speeding up the tempo with a little pressure.
Jaden Wendell with the foul. His free throw is good by Caleb Meyer. Second free throw is also good. 16-7, 1:51 to go. 9-point Fort Loramie lead as Zane Paul will bring it up court across the timeline. He's looking at burning as the Plyman pick. He'll roll back inside, and they'll start it on the left side with Tyler Free to the corner, and Pretty Powell on the baseline. He'll push it back out. Wendell, top of the arc. No good. Rebound cleared by Grant Albers. Brandewee with the basketball. Fort Loramie coach Corey Britton shouting instructions inside Brandewee. Shot off the iron, no good. Own rebound, up and in. Wendell, he'll get it inside. There's the move. Jacob Plyman with the bucket. Sophomore scores.
Right now, I think that's the way they got to go right now. Take it right at Albers, maybe get him in the foul trouble.
Devin Ratterman will come into the game here in a moment on the next dead ball for Fort Loramie. Burning, guarded by Wendell. He'll toss it across to the right side, and Mesher in the corner. They'll go back over, and that's a turnover as the long pass not successful. Free almost loses it. Caleb Meyer and Tyler Free, and Botkins coach Sean Powell just a little bit unhappy.
You look at it, I mean, he got kind of tripped up there. And
what do you think?
I could see both sides of it.
Coach Powell had a pretty good view of what we saw, and that's how he looked at it. So it'll come back out. Albers with it. Back over to Mesher. Ratterman runs the baseline, comes out right, and Mesher takes it in and off the glass. And Fort Loramie's got 20 points in this one. First quarter already. Plyman trying to make the move inside. Nice move. Shot doesn't go, and Mesher has the rebound. 4 seconds left. Mesher to the corner. Ratterman at the buzzer. It doesn't go. First quarter is history. Our score for Loramie 20, Botkins 9. We'll be back right after this.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gersner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NK-TELCO.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
What a strong start by Fort Loramie, AJ.
Yeah, it's a three-point shooter. They were 4 for 6 from beyond the arc that quarter, but it also helped that Botkins had 5 turnovers in that quarter, so that's why you had the margin 20-9.
Well, let's see what happens. Fort Loramie's got the basketball as we begin the second quarter. Mesher back out to Brandewie over in the right side, and Caleb Meyer. I tell you, that's hard to defense.
Yeah.
But good movement by Fort Loramie on the other side to get the open shot.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's see what Botkins does. They desperately need a score here. Down 23-9, 7:22 to go. Second quarter of play. Pretty Powell with it out front. Meyer will defend against him. He's number 21 for the Redskins. Paul takes the shot from the corner. Rims in and out. Damon Mesher with a rebound. Nolan Burning, he'll go up against Paul, back over to Brandewie. He looks to the bench. They'll set the play up. Brandewie, short jumper off the glass, no good. Evan Holscher into the lineup for Fort Loramie. Number 45.
It's kind of like the story from this game 2 of this year. Botkins did not shoot well at all in that second game, and it wound up being a blowout. And right now, Botkins is not shooting the ball well at all.
Pretty Powell, he's going to take the extra step.
Right now, Botkins is 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. They were 1 for 12 in the second game. And that's pretty much
huge.
What's going on right now.
Brandewie across the timeline, goes to the left side. Holman on him. Brandewie looks back out front to Burning. Myers over on the right side, but it goes to Brandewie. Albers, number 30, comes out for the pick. They go to the right side as Mesher has it. Tries to go to the baseline, double teamed, in trouble, trapped in the corner. He'll just toss it out, gets it to Brandewie. Open as Myers, shot off the iron and no good, and Pretty Powell with the rebound. (23-9) on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Fort Loramie with the big lead here early on. Kleiman, short jumper, no good. Rebound tipped to the corner, rebounded by Kleiman as well. Pretty Powell down the lane. Brandewie on him, short jumper, no good. Ball will bounce back to Nolan Burning. They'll push it up court to Mesher, who crashes into the first row in the table here, and Fort Loramie will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. Our score, Fort Loramie 23, Botkins 9. We'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Fort Loramie with a 23-9 lead here against their Shelby County Athletic League rival in Botkins. Fort Loramie just playing exceptional on offense. Efficiency level, I think, could be off the charts so far.
Only 2 turnovers so far.
Let's see what they do on this possession as they can increase the lead to the largest of the night here. Grant Albers to the baseline, back out to Burning. Ratterman over on the right side gets it to Brandewie in the corner. Nick will take the baseline, short jumper, and it's a nice defensive play there by Botkins and Denton Holman as he blocked the shot.
One thing they're having trouble is that corner. Botkins has done a nice job really trapping and putting pressure down there in that corner.
They'll get it in to Meyer. It's going to be a turnover there, the third one for Fort Loramie. So off the Fort Loramie bench comes Nate Meyer, an original starter. He'll come in, and Damon Mesher will also come in to give Brandewie and Meyer a breather. 4:41 to go here in the first half of basketball. Botkins and Fort Loramie locked up in tournament battle. Pretty Powell, he'll get it inside to Plyman. He'll go back over to Paul. The shot's going to be short. Ball is tipped, and it's going to come back down to Damon Mesher. Mesher inside to Grant Albers. Left-handed shot doesn't get the roll, and the rebound comes down to Big Denton Holman. Botkins trying to generate some offense as we go past the halfway point of the second quarter. Paul cut off there, and he's going to go outside as pass was intended originally for Carter Plyman, and Plyman, the freshman, went inside, and Paul's pass went into the Fort Loramie cheerleaders. So it's a Trojan turnover.
They just need something to go here. I mean, Botkins is really struggling here.
Burning with the ball back out front. Ratterman, long range three, got it. Devin Ratterman.
They shoot the ball well.
Pretty Powell shot no good. Rebound, here comes the break. Ratterman has it. Off the pass from Albers, up, shot doesn't go. Rebound is there, but he's going to travel as Mesher had it.
Yep.
Checking into the game for the Trojans, number 23.
Fort Loramie had one there.
Yeah, they did.
Also checking into the game for the Trojans, number 1, Jamison Meyer.
Jamison Meyer, number 1, is going to come into the Botkins lineup.
They just need one thing to go right now to gain that momentum.
Meyer, a 5'8" sophomore into the game. Jaden Pretty Powell will bring it up court. Mesher on him. They'll get it over to the left side, and Plyman. Tyler Free back into the game. 15-footer by Free is good. Junior connects as we go under 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play.
First 2 points for Botkins in the quarter.
Mesher back over to Burning. Albers. Ratterman, who had the big three a moment or so ago. Long range shot by Mesher, no good, but the rebound comes down to Grant Albers, back out to Ratterman. He comes inside, feeds Albers, shot no good, and Free is going to be guilty of the rebound. Foul as the two battled it out. Tyler a little bit too aggressive. Picks up his first foul. You can see it on the replay here.
Yeah.
Number 11, Nick Brandewie. Checking in for the Trojans, number 4, St. Paul.
So Burning will inbound it. Gets it back out to Nate Meyer. Right side, and Brandewie, who's back into the lineup. Meyer back over to the left to Burning. To the corner, and Meyer. Brandewie wants to put it on the floor. He'll push it back over to Nate Meyer. Over on the left side, it goes to Burning. Burning. Meyer goes to the baseline. He'll push it back out to Burning, and Redskins will work their offense as we approach the 2-minute mark. Meyer back out front is Burning with it.
Almost slipped and fell.
Yep, Redskins, short jumper by Brandewie rather on the baseline. Too strong, and the Redskins have their hands on the rebound but cannot control it. So Botkins, facing a 15-point deficit, will bring the basketball up court. Evan Holscher, 6'3" senior, waiting to come into the game for Fort Loramie as St. Paul with 1:42 to go. the first half. Paul against Burning. He's trying to go inside. Looks for Pretty Powell, and they'll have it out front. Free back to Pretty Powell, and they'll set it up as instructions come from the Botkins sidelines.
There's just no movement in Botkins. I mean, they're making it easy for Fort Loramie to play defense right now.
A little bit more standing still.
Yeah.
And Fort Loramie's been all motion. Paul with the long three. Shot no good, and the rebound will come down to Plyman. Pretty Powell for three, and he connects.
Boy, did they need that.
Jaden Pretty Powell with the shot for three. 26-14, 12-point Fort Loramie lead.
Huge shot.
Caleb Meyer.
He's had a nice half.
What a half. 13 points for Caleb Meyer. Pretty Powell. He'll handle the basketball as you see the clock count down on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Zane Paul with it. Plyman goes inside. Free has it in the corner. He'll move inside. He'll push it out to Pretty Powell for an open three. Jaden connects again, and the lead now is 11. But Fort Loramie is going to get another shot here as there's 14 seconds on the clock. Brandewie, as Paul really digs in on defense here. Brandewie goes inside. They'll get it back out to Albers. Down the lane, and he scores with 2 seconds left. And our halftime score. Grant Albers with a great move to the basket makes it Fort Loramie 30, Botkins 17. We'll be back right after this.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Fort Loramie jumped out to a great start against Botkins and then kept it up throughout the first half of play. And let's take a look at those first half statistics, AJ.
Well, the thing that stands out is going to be the three-point shooting at Fort Loramie, 6 of 10, and it's really busted this game wide open. I mean, Botkins has only shot 6 3-pointers, and they just hit their final 2 going into halftime. So it's the shooting's going to be the key here. Botkins has got to pick up the shooting, and they got to cool off the Fort Loramie Redskins.
And the Fort Loramie Redskins also did have a slight advantage from the boards too, which was definitely a factor.
That's
as well.
a factor as well, because you look at the last the 2 games they played. Botkins won the first game in the rebounding. They won that game in double overtime. Fort Loramie won the rebounding edge in the second game, and they won that big. So that can come to be a factor here in the second half.
Botkins will have the basketball first. Pretty Powell will go down the lane, put the shot up, draw the foul.
There we go.
It's going to count. As the Trojans do something a little different than what they've done in the first half.
Yeah, they posted up on the high post pretty, and it just gave him an open lane just to take it right to the hoop, bucketed the foul.
Free throw rounded out. Would have been nice if you're a Botkins fan there. It's an 11-point difference.
There we go, a little pressure by Botkins.
Fort Loramie settles into their offense. Brandewee out front. They'll go to the left side, and Albers, who ended that first half with a nice drive to the bucket. They'll go back over to the right side, and Meyer back over to Burning. Brandewee out front to Meyer. It's going to be tipped out of bounds.
I say one thing they have done a good job on is on Brandewee. He only had 2 points in the first half, which is good, but they got to locate Caleb Meyer. He had 13 in the first half.
Burning with the basketball over to Meyer, who had the hot hand in the first half. They'll rotate it back over to Meyer. Back over to Albers on the baseline. He's going to be tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball. And Denton Holman earns the applause from the Botkins bench with some good defense.
A little bit of a momentum for Botkins. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
Burning, set to inbound it. Back out to Albers. Caleb Meyer, Nick Brandewee over to Burning. Clock at 6:58. 11-point Fort Loramie lead. Brandewee. Fort Loramie on the perimeter. Burning with a good look. Knock it home as Nolan Burning connects. He's got 9 on the night.
All of them threes.
Pretty Powell with the basketball. He'll go to the baseline. Shot blocked. Burning up court quickly. Meyer, Albers, turnover Fort Loramie as Holman will pick up the loose basketball. Paul, bounce pass up court to Plyman. Jacob Plyman with the basketball, tries to make the move inside on Albers, and it's going to be a foul on Grant Albers.
Yeah, kind of a reach on there. That's only his second foul, so he's got some fouls to give.
Fouls on number 30, Grant Albers, his second team.
Second personal for Albers. Botkins inbounds it. Down by 14, St. Paul, and it's going to be tipped away. Good defense by Fort Loramie, and it results in a Botkins turnover.
Paul a little bit out of control.
Fort Loramie getting a little ragged on that play there. They'll settle down, pull it back out, set their offense up. Albers going to be called with a travel. Not in full agreement. As Holman will toss it into Zane Paul. There's somebody that the Trojans need to get going, is Zane Paul.
Yeah.
He's out front. Burning is on him. There's the lob inside to Pretty Powell. He's double teamed. Nice pass back to Holman. If there's going to be a jump ball, boy, that's good defense there by Brandewee.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Breton does a great job fundamentally teaching the defense to these kids, and they've done an excellent job throughout the year as far as fundamentally defense.
Almost like there was too many passes that time for Botkins. Pretty Powell will get the basketball. He's at the top of the key. He'll go to the right side. Tyler Free into the lineup. He's in the corner on the right side as Pretty Powell will handle it. Nice move. And Jacob Plyman gets the assist from Pretty Powell and a bucket. 33-21.
Nice little pick and roll play there with Pretty and Plyman.
5 minutes left in this one in the third quarter as Meyer tosses it to Meyer on the right side. Caleb Meyer looks inside for Grant Albers. Right-handed shot this time, but it was partially blocked. Carter Plyman gets it up court, but he turns it over. Fast break. Here comes Brandewee. It's going to be good defense. Brandewee wanted a foul, and he didn't get it. As The ball knocked out of bounds by Carter Plyman, the 6'3" freshman. He'll catch a breather and go to the Botkins bench. Foul is on Nick Brandewy.
I'll tell you, Coach Brent wasn't too happy.
Yeah. He'll go to the bench and David Mesher.
No, that's a good call. I mean,
just kind of like leading a tackle, leading a block almost.
Yeah. That's the third turnover this quarter. They had 3 turnovers all first half.
Wendell into the lineup for Botkins as Pretty Powell hits the short jumper.
Well, they got it within 10 right now.
4:23 to go. The ball is on the floor. Going to be a jump. Arrow favors Fort Loramie. Timeout, Fort Loramie. The 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you, Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Treatment Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, Securcom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry, bringing you basketball from Piqua High School. Fort Loramie and Botkins doing battle here with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. 10-point lead for Fort Loramie, and they have the basketball.
It's just the intensity right now Botkins is bringing here in the second half.
Mesher, he goes to the corner where he's double teamed. They'll work it around the outside. Meyer, short jumper. It's short. Rebound to Free, and here come the Trojans. They'll push it up court. Paul gets it in the corner. Wendell for 3. A little bit short, and the rebound will come down to Nolan Burning. Meyer inside the lane. Mesher off balance. It doesn't go. Tip Albers. Rebound again. Up and in. Grant Albers. What an effort, AJ.
Huge.
Big rebound, big shot, and Fort Loramie's lead stays at 12. Pretty Powell, 15-footer shot. They don't get the roll. Up court quickly, Damon Mesher. Shot no good, and Botkins, Zane Paul with it left side, Free. He'll try and make a move on the baseline. Nice move. That's a little draw the foul. A little bit short on the shot, but he did draw the foul.
Foul on number 33, Damon Mesher, his first team score.
Denton Holman will come into the game here in a moment for Botkins. He waits at the scorer's table. Free shot will roll home. Right spin on that one for Tyler. Nick Brandewy will come in, and Caleb Meyer will catch a breather. 11-point lead. Free's second free throw cuts it to 10. Burning. Wendell guarding him. Mesher moves to the baseline. He'll push it back out to Burley. Quickly to Brandewy. Shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Jacob Plyman.
Now they can get it down to single digits here in this possession.
This would be big for Botkins. We've got a whistle.
Wow.
And a foul away from the basketball. Going to go against Denton Holman. An offensive foul away from the ball.
Yeah, they're calling an illegal screen on Plyman there. Or was it on Holman?
I believe it was on Holman.
Was it on Holman?
Yep, his first of the night. Nate Meyer with the basketball. He goes right side, and Damon Mesher back over to Brandewy. In the corner there is Meyer. Off the pick by Brandewie. Albers burning to Mesher. Back inside Albers, and he'll draw the foul. Take a look at this one more time, and our replay is brought to you by Winners Quality Meats.
That's your basic zone offense play. You put the guy in the dead spot, you cut through, and you get the guy off the cut. Perfect bucket and foul. Nice job by Fort Loramie.
Good execution by the Redskins. They're up by 12, and Evan Holscher will come off the Fort Loramie bench as Grant Albers will shoot the three, or the free throw for the three-point play, and Holscher will come in, and Albers will catch a breather as he gets a nice ovation from the Fort Loramie fans.
Got a nice touch off the backboard for that free throw.
So Botkins will bring it up court, down by 13, 2:13 to go here in the third quarter. Tyler Free with it. Plyman cuts inside, but Brandewie will cover that up. They go back out to Jacob Plyman. Zane Paul will toss it to Plyman on the roll, but fortunately Botkins will maintain the basketball. Paul tries to get inside, but he can't do it. It'll go back out to Free. Thought there was a travel, but the rebound comes down to Mesher. Fort Loramie fans wanted to travel earlier, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Denton Holman.
Fouls on number 0, Denton Holman, his second, team's third.
Caleb Meyer, number 21, he'll re-enter as Nate Meyer comes out.
It just seems every time Botkins gains momentum, Fort Loramie comes back and pretty much stops up momentum with either a defensive player or a big scoring bucket.
Fort Loramie can push that lead to more, and it's going to be over and back as the pass almost went into the scorer's table, announcer's stand.
Man, I'll tell you what, these guys have been taking a beating out front.
I know. Is that Jack Kramer down there? He may not make it.
Yeah.
He's getting pounded down there.
Oh, he is.
They'll come back out to Plyman behind the arc. It's a little bit short, and Brandewie will grab it. Play getting a little rough here as we approach the 125 mark. Holscher with the basketball down low. Redskins will bring it back out. Man-to-man defense by Botkins. Burning. Holscher. Mesher. He's double teamed. They'll push it back out to Burning as the clock comes down to 1 minute to go here, third quarter. Comfortable 13-point lead for Fort Loramie. Burning takes that pass from across court, and he'll pull it back out.
Nice patience by Fort Loramie in this.
And they can afford to be patient, and they should be patient to get a good shot here as the clock winds down here in the third quarter of play. To the baseline, and there it is. Nolan Burning, and patience pays off for Fort Loramie, and it's a 15-point Fort Loramie lead. Clock is coming down to 25 seconds. Pretty Powell, number 5 with the basketball. He'll go to the right side, and Denton Holman. He's looking inside as Plyman and Holscher do battle inside. Plyman gets it, but Holscher will be guilty of, I'm going to say he's guilty of a foul, but I'll wait a moment.
Also number 45, Evan Holscher, his first, team's fifth.
11 seconds to go. Third quarter. Big possession here for Botkins with 11 seconds. Got a stop in the action. 2 officials talking things over. Jaden Pretty Powell will inbound it. We've got a sub, number 32. Nate Meyer will come in, and Brandewie will catch a break. I tell you, Coach Britton really does a nice job of moving his players in and out.
And he doesn't really go that deep, and so he does do a good job of that.
Free, no good. Bounces long. Paul from long distance. It's short. At the buzzers, the tip. Second tip.
Wow.
And it will count. Jacob Plyman with a tip. That's a big basket for Botkins, our score. Fort Loramie 40. Botkins 27. Take a look at the tip at the buzzer. We'll be back after this.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Loramie, and New Bremen.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Denton Holman will inbound the basketball for Botkins, and AJ, basically the Trojans and the Redskins, since that first quarter, really playing it even.
Yeah, I mean, they've cooled off. Fort Loramie's cooled off on their shooting, but I mean, every time the momentum has shifted Botkins' way, they come up with something big. So, fourth quarter here, they got to keep the momentum going.
They try to get it inside the Plyman, but Burning will make the steal. Up court quickly, and it goes to Meyer. Paul on him at midcourt. Albers will have it away from the basket as Nolan Burning will handle it. He'll take it to the hoop, off the glass. Nolan Burning taking advantage there. Nice move by Burning, free. Thought about it, looks inside. Pretty Powell with the basketball. He'll go to the right side, feeds Plyman. Plyman, the big guy, puts it up, no good. Albers tips it, loose basketball, and Damon Mesher finds it. Albers inside, there's Mesher.
Oh.
Nice shot blocked by Denton Holman. And the better thing is he got the rebound.
Yeah.
Plyman back over to Paul. Free's open. Now they come out and pick him up as Pretty Powell will go to the lane and he'll draw the foul. Take a look at that one again on Winners Quality Meets replay.
Nice block. I mean, a good position. Did a great job on that.
Denton Holman with a great play there. Deficit 15 points for Botkins as they'll inbound it. Paul with it. Plyman hands it back to Paul. Mesher wants it. Paul will go inside, left-handed layup. Good move. Burning.
They underestimate Burning's ball handle. He's done a good job taking it to the hoop.
He's a solid player.
Yes, he is.
Mesher. Shot no good. Rebounded by Free. Fort Loramie's coach Corey Britton wanted a foul on that missed shot. They'll go inside. This game's moving along, AJ.
Good
Plyman,
move.
no good. Albers with a rebound. Plyman made a great move, and the shot just doesn't go.
But the one thing I'm watching Coach Powell, he wants to push the ball. He wants to get it up there. There's a good turnover.
Turnover, but Burning will kick it right back, and Fort Loramie will get the ball back immediately. Timeout, Fort Loramie. 5:46 to play in this one. Full timeout, so we'll take a break. Fort Loramie 42, Botkins 29. We'll be back right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Fort Loramie takes the timeout, up by 13 points, and What do you think Corey Britton is saying to his team?
Just relax. I mean, take care of the ball, run your offense, and everything, the little things will come to you, and you'll be moving on in this tournament.
And for the Botkins Trojans down by 13, they've got to pick it up.
They got to create something here. They come up with turnovers, but they turn it over right back. But they need to start pushing that tempo, getting it down the floor a little quicker so they have more opportunities on that end.
Nolan Burning with the basketball. They're trying to double team him. Albers has it. He'll toss it across the court. Devin Ratterman is in the game, and he'll take the three. No good. Pretty Powell. They'll try to fast break it, but they'll throw it away. It was there.
It was there.
But it didn't happen. And that's a turnover. Now Botkins, as we anticipated, they're going to try and go full court pressure here with 5:30 to play in this one. Down by 13 and picking it up man-to-man. Holman will be on Brandewie. Brandewie is going to draw the foul, or rather, foul will be on Holman. He'll pick up his third.
Number 0, Vincent Holman, his third team score.
Nick Brandewie in front of the hometown folks will inbound it. Nolan Burning will handle it. He's done a nice job out front for Fort Loramie here tonight. He'll go up to the left side, and Brandewie goes to the corner on the far side. Albers cuts to the basket. Burning gets it back out to Ratterman, and there's the open Brandewie, but the shot's no good, and Pretty Powell with the rebound. Left side is Plyman. Almost stolen, and it is. Meyer with the steal. Nice defensive play there by Grant Albers.
Every time they make a stop, they turn the ball over, and it's hurting them right now.
Make that steal by Nate Meyer. Good play by Nate, who has the basketball now as they work it around the right side. Ratterman will take it to the hoop. He'll push it back out. Burning has it. Back out front. Albers gets it to Meyer. Nate looks to the corner, but dangerous pass, and it's a turnover. Paul trying to get up court with it, number 4. He'll take it inside, and it doesn't fall. Here comes Ratterman with a rebound. Burning will have it, and he says, let's slow this one down. Fort Loramie fans about to get on their feet here after that exchange. Albers over to Brandewie, back over to Meyer. Burning. Albers, there's Ratterman, he's open. Devin Ratterman pops that one home. Devin Ratterman, he's a pretty good shooting threes, 38%. Full timeout with 3:51 to go. Our score, Fort Loramie 45, Botkins 29. We're back right after this.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Botkins trails by 16, 45-29 to Fort Loramie. Redskins average 47.4 points per game on the offense for the season, and they're at 45 with ample time left to play in this one. And on the other side of the coin, Botkins only 29 points, and they average 53 for the game.
Yeah, it's just a combination of things right now. They're not making shots here in the second half. Fort Loramie's just doing the little things right now to take care of this game, and they got 3.5 to go. See if Botkins can turn it around.
Free with the basketball for Botkins, number 23 in the corner, inside to Plyman. He'll push it back over to the left side, and Carter Plyman.
Boy, they needed that three. That's the first three they've hit this half.
He connects, but Albers will take the basketball at the timeline. They'll pull her right back out. They'll be patient with about 3 minutes as we approach that 2-minute mark.
That's the discipline I'm talking about. You know, a lot of teams would just take it in for a layup, and No, Fort Loramie brings it out. They're going to waste some clock.
Albers inside, shot doesn't go, and Plyman has the rebound. With it now is Carter Plyman. He'll try to go inside. Nice move. He'll push it back out to Jacob Plyman. Shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Fort Loramie basketball. Fort Loramie on the inbounds pass. Nate Meyer tosses it in, and he'll get it back out, and across the timeline Fort Loramie comes. Plyman on Meyer. They'll get it back out to Grant Albers. Burning in the wing. With the basketball, Nick Brandewee. Albers. Fort Loramie being patient. Foul in the backcourt. It'll be on free. Holman will come back in for Botkins. Mesher for Fort Loramie. There you see Denton. He'll defend against Nick Brandewee. Nate Meyer gets it back over to Nolan Burning. Pass over to Meyer.
Nice pass.
Nice pass. What an assist. Yeah. Nice follow-up. Good solid basketball.
Nice move. Oh.
Paul's shot doesn't go, but he'll go to the line.
Foul is on number 34, Nolan Burning, his first, team 7. At the line shooting 2, number 4, St. Paul.
St. Paul will step to the line. He has 4 points on the night. .55% free throw shooter entering tonight's contest. Second free throw is good. 47-33, Botkins timeout. Our score, Fort Loramie 47, Botkins 33. We'll keep it right here since it's a 30-second timeout. And remind you, Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is brought to you by Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Tweederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry bringing you tonight's game between Fort Loramie and Botkins. And NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school tournament basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Sunday, March 1st at 8 p.m. and Saturday, March 7th at 12 p.m. Fort Loramie will break the press and set their offense up as there's 1:40 to go, and they'll draw the foul. You can also watch the games on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on demand at nktelco.com after the teams are out of the tournament. 1:39 to go. Fort Loramie will inbound it. Botkins with 16 fouls as they inbound it to Damon Mesher. He'll go to the corner, and they'll draw the foul, and Wendell will be guilty of the foul. That puts Fort Loramie into the 1-1. Wendell's second foul, and Grant Albers will come back into the game for Fort Loramie.
And for Botkins, number 23, Tyler Free.
Mesher's free throw around and out. Pretty Powell with a rebound. Ball tipped away, but there's going to be a reach that time by Mesher.
That's a good thing for Botkins. It stops the clock and they can get some points out.
Number 5, Jaden Powell.
Jaden Pretty Powell will step to the free throw line. Jaden is a 76.4% free throw shooter. Connects on the first one. Averaging right at 13 points per game.
That gives him 16 for the night.
Albers up to Burning. Meyer in the corner, back out to Brandewie. Fort Loramie with a 12-point lead. And inside it is, easy bucket. Nate Meyer with the bucket. He's got 4 points on the night. 14-point lead for Fort Loramie.
Good move.
Wyman, shot doesn't go. Albers with the rebound. Foul in the backcourt, and that's going to put Brandewie at the line. Nick Brandewie steps to the free throw line, and the senior does not connect. Zane Paul with the basketball. He'll fire a three up. Shot's a little bit short. Rebound comes down to Brandewie. Nate Meyer, he'll handle the basketball as our clock hits 40 seconds. And Fort Loramie fans will be on their feet, and a host of substitutes are about to come into the game here on our next dead ball. Nice performance by Fort Loramie. And the clock is going to count down, and this one's over. Fort Loramie fans giving their team a nice ovation. Solid performance by Fort Loramie. And the two teams are going to shake hands, and Fort Loramie will move on. Final score 49-35, Fort Loramie over Botkins. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Fort Loramie advances to take on the Taylor 2 sectional champion.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Fort Loramie advances in tournament play to the district finals. They are now 17-7 with a 49-35 win over Botkins. And let's take a look at our statistics for tonight's tournament game.
Well, we flat out said in the beginning of the game, whoever wins the rebounding edge wins this game. And Fort Loramie, as you can see, won that rebounding edge 23-22. A lot of offensive rebounds on their side, but I'll tell you what, it was the outside shooting by Fort Loramie, 8-16 from three-point range, that really sealed the deal for this game.
Yeah, and you look at that first quarter, Redskins jumped out to a 20-9 lead and pretty much maintained it throughout the entire night. And Botkins could really, a couple times they crept a little bit close, but the margin of difference stayed pretty much true throughout this one. And our player of the game tonight brought to you by NKTelco. Our selection's Nolan Burning of Fort Loramie. Nolan had a nice game, 13 points, and just some very good overall play for the Redskins.
Now, the one thing that stood out to me was his ball handling. They really underestimated his ball handling, and he had some buckets that he took the ball to the hoop and made some tough buckets as far as layups off of Pretty, and did a great job running that offense.
So Fort Loramie, as we said, goes to 17-7. Botkins falls to 18-7. A great season for the Botkins Trojans. A lot of young men on that team that will be back next year as well for Fort Loramie as they start 4 juniors. But they'll continue on the tournament trail, and they'll move along, and they'll play at Troy, or in the Troy section, or district rather, on Friday, March 6th again at Butler High School. And I do believe that is the Butler High School, and that's the 5:30 game on Friday, March the 6th against, what do we got? Well, against the Taylor sectional. So I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game. Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is brought to you by Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry all bring you tonight's game. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school tournament basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Sunday, March 1st at 8 p.m. and Saturday, March 7th at 12 p.m. You can also watch the games on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page, YouTube channel, and on demand at nktelco.com after the teams have completed their tournament run. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, our director, Bryce Hamrick, his assistant, Ian Bolheimer. On the cameras, Jacob Johns and Xavier Gross. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, A.J. Lisi. And our final score from Piqua High School, Fort Loramie, 49, and Botkins, 35.